Hello, my name's Alasdair MacGowan and I'm from Bristol in the United Kingdom, and I want to talk to you today about this poster on cefepime and a beta-lactamase inhibitor which it is combined with in clinical trials, taniborbactam, which is marketed by Venturex Pharmaceuticals. This is a very broad spectrum beta-lactamase, and it has activity against a number of different enzymes, including and importantly metallo-zinc enzymes, which are not inhibited by other molecules. In this study, what we tried to do was study the pharmacodynamics of the inhibitor to understand how much might be given to humans and how it might be given. And to do that, we determined the pharmacodynamic driver, and then we determined how big that driver had to be, so how much drug you needed to give to have the effect of killing bacteria. Now, this is slightly complexified in this situation because the activity of the enzyme inhibitor is impacted on by the amount of zinc ions that are in the media in which you grow the bacteria. So we looked at that in a number of different ways. But firstly, to understand the drivers, by a process of dose fractionation and escalation, we established that the area under curve of the drug, or the time it takes over a critical threshold, in this situation 4 milligrams per litre, was the main determinant of how effective it was at inhibiting the enzymes and therefore allowing the bacteria to be killed. We then varied the amount of zinc in the media simply by diluting it. This didn't have an effect on the way that the bacteria grew. E. coli will grow in very low concentrations of media, or the MIC of the pathogen. However, it did mean that in zinc-poor environments, the inhibitor was very much more effective at inhibiting the enzyme than in zinc-rich environments. Hence, when we think about the translational value of this experiment and understanding how we might dose the drug in clinical practice, it favors multiple dosing per day, but we have to bear in mind when we're thinking about how much drug we give, this might be impacted by the amount of zinc that is present, and we know that that is true in animals, and we know that is also true in man. In that sense, it is more difficult to come to a conclusion about the amount of drug that we need for metallo-beta-lactamases than other beta-lactam types.